Let's talk about your 2020 season right now, Kyle. I wonder if you could sum it up so far for anybody.
Yeah, I think the best way I can sum it up in one word would be frustrating. Frustrating, obviously, because we had high expectations coming to this year, although a year unlike any other, surrounding the whole pandemic and the no off season. It's just, a different year for everybody. But with that being said, you still look at, where we are through 6 games, and obviously off to a start that no one expected, with the exception of last week not playing well against the Atlanta Falcons. We played 3 teams that were 3 of the last undefeateds in football, in the Green Bay Packers, the Tennessee Titans, and the Seattle Seahawks, all of which we had opportunities to win the game and quite honestly didn't execute late in the game, and it cost us. So, it's the whole thing. You are what your record says you are. But with that being said, I think we're a far better football team than a 1-5 football team. So, it's important for us as a team to not lose sight of that, because it's very easy to do when you just look at your record, and you lose sight of the grand scheme of things. And for us, we've got 10 games left. We're just coming off the bye. It's a 10-game season for us, and we're just trying to go out there each and every week and get a win.
And I know this is the ultimate, you can't control this, but what are you hearing about your front office's attitude towards this trade deadline that's coming up in about a week right now?
Well, for us, we got rid of a great player last week in Yannick, and, a situation where Rick and those guys are making the best decisions for our football team moving forward. Obviously you can get into the business side of things and where we are from retaining guys, keeping them, with our cap situation. So, being here for 10 years, I've gotten to know everybody in our organization pretty well, and I have the utmost faith in those guys that they'll make the best decisions for us moving forward as an organization.
And what is Kirk Cousins like week in, week out, Kyle? Because I asked this question of Dalvin Cook when he joined about 3 weeks ago, because the conversations surrounding him and his consistency or arm or what have you, thought maybe that would get wiped out when he found you in the end zone against New Orleans last year to wrap up that playoff win. But it's back again, and I'm wondering what it is like to be his teammate and friend, et cetera.
Quite honestly, I think one of the things that you have to do as a teammate is, make sure that you continue to encourage him and continue to, pick him up, because, in this league, oftentimes no one's harder on guys than they are on themselves. So, quite frankly, people think that, whatever's said in the media or whatever's written in the papers, it gets the guys. And quite honestly, most of the time, those guys got to where they are because they're harder on themselves than anyone. So, for us, it's important. And that kind of has been the message throughout our entire team, specifically on the offensive side of the ball, as we went back and studied things over the bye week and are getting ready to go play the Green Bay Packers this week, that, hey, look, you can break down 8 or 9 things that we're doing offensively that we're in, the top 5, the top 3 of the NFL. With that being said, we're killing ourselves in the third quarter of games. We're killing ourselves with turnovers. So there are things that we can identify that we have to go fix to play better on offense. And that doesn't all fall on Kirk Cousins. It's the nature of that position. As the quarterback, oftentimes you're given way too much credit, and you're also assigned way too much blame when you lose. So, we just got to go out and play better football as a team.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.